All I ask is that you hold it down for me, 'cause you told me you would be my everything. If it's nothing, baby.
Hey friends, how y'all doing? Let me know in the comments. So today we are shampooing locks. A lot of people, especially the newcomers and those of you who are new to locks, you get kind of scared, nervous, have a little anxiety when it comes to shampooing locks, especially when you have long locks. So I'm just here today to show you a few tips that I use. There's no wrong way doing this. You pretty much learn by experience when it comes to locks because not everybody is the same. You're not going to always get the same results. So you just kind of have to figure what works for you. I'm just going to show you some techniques that work for me. So first of all, I get a good lather going in my hands. I get a good lather going, and then I'll just go through and kind of part the hair with my fingers and apply that lather all through the scalp really good, from the inside middle of the hair all the way to the hairline. A good lather. And ladies, what I believe is the biggest problem when it comes to locks is just the intimidation. A lot, even I was intimidated at first, especially shampooing. I know I started retwisting hair at the house, and so I didn't wash. It wasn't a big problem, but when I actually went into the salon, baby, you talking about scared. Y'all, I used to spray my clients. Their shirt used to be soaking wet. It used to be a mess. But like I said, you will learn with experience. And trust me, practice does make perfect. So once I get a good lather going all over the scalp, I will start to, this motion right here, I'm not going to say scratch, but I do want to remove any debris, any buildup, dandruff debris, any of that. Do not hurt your clients. Don't scratch really hard, but just kind of use your tips of your fingers to remove any of that. And like I just showed you that motion, I go from the inside all the way out to the hairline. And ladies, don't be scared. Do not be scared. Just treat it just like if it was your mom, your sister, your auntie, your boyfriend, whoever. Just treat your client. Trust and believe. Your client wants to be treated like that. They don't want you to go in all nervous and shaking. Even if you are nervous, even if you do have anxiety, just in your head, treat it like it's one of your close friends. Now grab the locks, and just like it was a wash rag, I will just kind of rub it together. You know how you get the soap on your rag and you just lather it together? Well, that's what you're doing with your hair. I want to get a good lather even inside of those locks. Any debris or dirt that I can get out, baby, I'm here for it. Now, rinsing. Like I said, I used to wet my clients. And if I can't teach you anything else in this video, know this. Anytime you are shampooing hair, like I'm doing right here, off of the scalp, the shampoo off the scalp, the best thing you can do is keep that nozzle close as possible, if not on the scalp. That way, if water runs anywhere, it's only running into the scalp. It's not running in the air. It's not running down their back. It's running on the scalp. Just keep it close. Now, you can't see in this video, but what I do is just take the tip of my client's ear and push it down, fold it down. That's only it. All that does is keeps the water from running into your client's ear. And I don't know if you caught that, but the way to test the water temperature is just turn your wrist inside. It's the sensitive area right there. So is the scalp. If it's too hot on the inside of your wrist, 9 times out of 10, it's too hot on the client's scalp. Okay. And also, whenever you get to the back of the hair, the same thing. If you are shampooing the back of the hair, but the nozzle is facing upward to get the back of the neck really good, just keep it close to the scalp. I used to get to where when I would rinse back here, and I would push, like turn the nozzle up to rinse the hair on the back of the neck, I would get water on me, my client. It just used to be a hot mess. But as you can see right here, pull the hair apart. Just kind of part it with your hands and make sure you get in there really, really good. And I promise you, y'all, if you can just gently push your clients, the back of their head or their neck up, they will help you. As soon as they realize that you're trying to push them up to get that shampoo from back there, they'll lift their head up. It's not that big of a deal. It's nothing to be nervous about. That's what they're here for. That's what they want you to do. They want you to get in there good and shampoo their hair. They don't want you to leave them all itchy because you didn't rinse all the shampoo out. And also keep you a dry towel close by, because if some water happens to spray up on your client's face, trust me, they won't mind you just wiping that water off of their forehead. It's not that big of a deal. It's more, it's more, what's the word for it? It's just weirder when you know you put water on their face and you just leave it on there and they just have to sit there the whole time with water on their face. No, just give them either give them a towel or just gently wipe it off of their forehead. It's not that big of a deal. Don't ever make a big deal out of this, you guys. We can get so worked up in our own heads. The clients is fine. The clients be just fine. It's just us. We're so nervous and so tense. But it doesn't have to be like that. Now, whenever the hair is long, what you want to do is make sure you pick those ends up. And the same way you rinse out that scalp thoroughly, you need to do the same thing with with the ends. See how I'm just grabbing the hair and I'm rinsing it really good and I'm kind of squeezing it. I want to see what color my water is. If my water is not clear, continue to rinse and continue to rinse. And if you have to, shampoo again. But if it's to the point where it just continuously is a milky color, you may want to offer a detox to your client, because it shouldn't be like that. It should, a couple times after you wash, you rinse real good, it should be clear. If it's not clear, you definitely need a detox. Okay, so this was my problem when I first started. I did not know what to do with that hair once I shampooed it. I would wrap a towel around my client's base and the whole back of their hair would be wet and dripping on their shirt. So what you want to do is try to get that hair as dry as possible in this shampoo bowl before they get up. So I wring the ends out and I do one side and then I'll set that to the side and I'll lift the other side and wring it out. Now, after you do that, get you a dry towel, because the last thing you want is your client to get up and all of that water just go running down their face, running down their ears, shirt is soaking wet. It's a hot mess. Ain't nobody got time for that. So what you want to do is get your dry towel and pat all through the hair. Get it as dry as possible before your client gets out of this bowl. Before they lift their head up, any of that. You have to get them as dry as possible. Or I'm telling you, it's going to be a mess. Make sure you get good in around the ears, behind the ears. And I'm just kind of using my hands and my towel as a sponge to soak up any excess water that I can. Now, once I do that, I take it around the entire locks, all of the locks. I stuff them into there, wrap it around. I tuck the bottom up, tuck that bottom in. All right, that's it for today. If you like to see the full video where I retwist and style her hair, go find it through my videos. Y'all have a good one. Subscribe and become a part of my YouTube family. Until next time.